Hi there, it's Jo here from Creative Empowerment. I'm back today with a really different video. I need to take my glasses off because I can't see what I'm looking at. Now, I really designed this to be a live, however, I don't know how to do that very well, and so I need to do a bit of research, and I thought I could do it on my phone and record, but I can't because I don't have 1,000 subscribers. So today is Art Play with Jo, and it's being filmed, and I'm doing it on Zoom because I want to make this something that people can connect into via Zoom. So I don't know how I'm going to make it all work technologically, and if you know, please comment below. I'd love to hear from you. But this is an opening to a new thing. This is a new space that I'm creating, and it's Tuesday mornings at 9:30, crossing my fingers, let's hope, where you can join me for some creative play. So I've written a whole heap of stuff. It's not a whole heap of stuff, but I've written down a lot of stuff, and I'm going to read it because I want to express myself the way I want to. So I'm going to put my glasses on because I'm starting to need them more and more. So thanks for joining me. Now, this space is something that you can use in any way you like. It's going to be a sacred space. And what does that mean? I'll explain that a little bit as we go. The reason why I'm doing this is I'm an art teacher and I've studied art all my life. I'm really passionate about art, but I've also had quite a lot of blocks and obstacles around creative expression and expressing myself. I'm a healer and I'm a reader. There's many ways that I love to work with spirit, and today I wanted to bring in another way that I want to work with spirit and also to share that with you. If you're new to my channel, Creative Empowerment is about creating a space for individuals to empower themselves through creative means. And today is a perfect example of that. It's a bit scary for me today, even though I'm not going live, I'm still going to film this as if I'm going live, so a bit more challenging. On Mondays on my channel, you'll find I've just finished a series of how to work with oracle cards. If you're interested in that, check it out. The next videos that I'll be making will be spreads with oracle cards and tarot cards. Tuesdays is going to be this, hopefully live when I can work it out, a sacred space for art play. It's not about making art that you want to hang on your walls. If that happens, that's great. It's not about that. It's about playing. It's about childishly playing, naivety. And then Fridays, I do pick a card readings, which I love, and they'll continue. Why am I doing it live? Because I want it to work with people. I want it to be something that other people can join, which is why I want to do it over Zoom and then run it through YouTube Live. So, yeah, I will endeavour to make that happen. I am not an art therapist. This space is for self-work, self-reflection and expression, and allowing our inner children some time to be creative, imaginative, have some fun, have a play, and hopefully you'll find it relaxing. You may also find that things come up in that time too, and that's okay. I've been such a serious person for my whole life. I'm a Capricorn, so serious is a byproduct of being me. But I'm also creative, I'm also expressive, and I'm feeling emotion rising up within me as I'm talking about this. I want to use my channel to connect deeply, and I'm welling up. I want to connect deeply with who I am and share that with others, which is really challenging, as you can see, because it's creating a lot of emotion in me. I want to be really heart-focused and share that with you. I find YouTube to be a space that I really love. I don't really understand why, but I find all other social media really difficult, and I find YouTube opening. It's an open space. I know there are challenging aspects to YouTube. I understand that too, but to me, it's a big, open, expressive canvas. It's a space that's helped me to open up immensely. I never thought that I would put myself on video. I didn't mind talking, that's for sure, but putting myself on was a different story. It is helping me lighten up on myself and taking steps to be kinder to myself. So some big things that I've been challenged with a lot. I want to continue to learn and grow in this space, and I feel excited about doing what I'm doing today and the other things that I plan to do. The idea of going live and not editing this video today scares the crap out of me. I'm passionate about art and working with spirit and sharing it with others. This is a place to connect with spirit, to play and to do some art, to express yourself. And if that is music for you, if that's writing for you, it's poetry, it's doodling, it's colouring in, whatever it is, it's all fine. This is a space that's created for that. So how will this go? Besides me talking, which I hope will end quite soon, I'm going to open the space because, as I said before, I want it to be a sacred space. We're going to do a short meditation to give you a grounding point and a starting point, and then you'll be able to express yourself, which I am going to do too. I'm going to share in this time and, you know, challenge myself to be expressive because that's where I have a big block. And then we'll close the space down after we've had a play, after we've had some time to, you know, to explore, to create. So the first thing I'm going to do is open the space. So thank you again for being here. I want to express my gratitude for you joining me today, for this day, for this moment, this sacred space that we are creating for ourselves, for the First Nations people of the lands that we're sharing. And that for me is the Bunurong and the Bunurong peoples. We welcome in Mother Earth and Father Sky, ancestors, loved ones, our spiritual teams, the angelic realms, animal spirits. We feel grateful and gratitude for the light, the wisdom, the guidance that we feel when we are connected to our higher selves, our source self, our inner wisdom, our divine self, our mighty I am presence. We set the intention that we will use this time to connect with ourselves at a heart level, to express love, to be present and to be in awareness of what may rise within us during the space. And we honour it by allowing it some time and space to simply exist, to rise within us and to use our creative, expressive nature, the inner guidance and wisdom within to channel it in its most appropriate way. We are co-creating in this healing, expressive space. I am not here to heal you. We are all on a healing journey together. And we acknowledge each other on this journey and agree to travel together for a period of time. We use the language of creative expression as a tool to journey into ourselves and to traverse the territory of our souls. This space is available for all of those who choose to enter. This space is designed to nurture our inner children, to allow them freedom to roam, to play, to explore and to vent if necessary. Join me in some co-creation, some art play. Use the tools of children or any tools you wish, be it abstract, expressive, childlike or realistic. The space is now open for you to choose to use it as you wish. So now I want to set the scene. I want to give you something to work with. And you may already have something that's bursting to come out of you. You may be ready with your tools, ready to go. And if you're not, you can always pause this and get them ready. Just going to have a sip of my tea. But to begin the opening of this space, to begin the beginning of the journey, I'm going to start us on a journey, but we're going to connect to ourselves. We're going to connect into earth and sky, our spirits, our spirit guides, our higher selves, all of the people who we've just welcomed and opened this space with. And then we're going to have a little journey inside. So now I'm going to do a short meditation. And if you're ready to begin artwork, you can skip ahead to the next section. But this meditation is specifically to help you become at one with this sacred space. So if you focus on your belly, your lower belly, underneath your belly button. Breathing deeply down. You can place your hands there, it feels comfortable. Breathing in through the nostrils, filling the belly, just relaxing the body, letting everything go, knowing that we're here in this space for a short time only. You can either imagine sending roots into the earth from the very bottoms of your feet. Continue to breathe deeply and allow those roots to go down as far as you can imagine. Listen to all the sounds, and you may hear some mechanical sounds as well as the beautiful cockatoos, the reminder from Spirit. Imagine connecting with the very core, very heart of Mother Earth. And then allowing that energy to flow up into your very being. Flowing up into your feet. Enriching every single cell in your body. Relaxing your body. Moving into that beautiful yin energy. And allow that to come to rest in the heart. And then sending your awareness up into the sky, connecting with Spirit, connecting with your higher self, calling on all your guides, your higher self, your ancestors, your loved ones. Ask for creative, imaginative, playful guides to come in, to help you loosen up, to help you express from a heart-centered space. And ask that this energy both raise your vibration and come down to meet you where you are. And imagine this spirit energy coming down like a brilliant light source all the way down to the crown of your head. And imagine it washing over every single cell, cleansing and clearing it. And everything that you're ready to release goes out through your feet. Allow this energy to come to rest in the heart too. See these energies expanding out in all directions around you. And allow this space, this energy, to open up to new possibilities, new beginnings, releasing of the old, almost a cocoon stage to bring something into existence. We are at the 0 point. We can imagine, if you like, an egg. Noticing what is around you. Is this egg a tiny little thing? Is it medium? Is it large? Is it glowing? Does it have writing on it? Does it have an inscription on it? Is it open? Is it closed? Explore this egg. Explore what it is that you can see. Notice how you're feeling here. Where is this space that you find yourself? Walk around the egg if you can. What sensations are you getting? Is there any sound? Is there a breeze? Is the sun shining? What is the weather here? The egg is the very beginning. It is already in form, but we do not know what the form is. It has not yet taken form into the world. It is still in this incubation period. We are starting from the beginning. Allow yourself to soak up this wonderful new beginning, this wonderful, exciting start, this place to play, this new, exciting opening up within you. What will the egg bring? The egg doesn't need to open. Notice if it does, that's great. But if it doesn't, we're going to work with the energy of the egg today. So at its simplest form, we are working with an oval. And in its simplest forms, it is a symbol of infinite possibilities. Use your third eye and ask your guides to open it further if necessary. Ask them to clear all of your psychic channels of awareness, senses, so that you can see and hear and feel clearly about this egg, about this new beginning. And allow it to soak into your very being. Allow the knowingness to come. Taking in any sights, smells, sounds, any feelings or sensations in the body. And feeling your bottom on the chair, feeling your feet on the ground. We're now going to open our eyes and begin to make some art. When you're ready, if you want to stay in that space, stay there until you're ready to come and play. Bring your inner child, bring your smile, and bring your play equipment. And I need to put my glasses back on. I feel very spacey now, but I want to stay in this space. I feel like everything I'm doing is really slow. But before I begin, I also wanted to share with you some imagery from cards that I chose, which are about beginnings, about transformation. So we have the Fool card, which is all about the start of a journey, which I feel that we're doing today. We have the Dragonfly, which is about transformation. Again, with Butterfly. We have Peacock, which is a new beginning card. And you can't not look and be happy when you look at Peacock. We have the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So for some of you, this may be that Phoenix moment. We have more butterflies, dragonflies, and peacocks. And then we have the eggs, which I absolutely love. And here is some, visual stimulus. for you. If you're still not ready to make a mark, there's the cosmic egg, the golden egg, and the black egg. And these have a really strong significance for me. So I'm going to put them in front of me and I'm going to use these energies. And I've got some more things that I'll share as we go along. Now, as you're working, see if you can continue to allow your breath to be relaxed. Allow your body to be relaxed. This is a space of playful relaxation. And if your mind begins to wander, it's good that you've noticed, and I noticed that mine did too, because I was thinking to myself, this is weird. I'm filming while you're watching me, so yeah, it does feel a little bit weird. But I'm hoping that you are connecting with your inner child. And just see if you can relax your body. And I'm noticing that I'm holding tension in my solar plexus. And I just want to be aware of that. And then bring my awareness back to my breath. Now, if you're finding that you're holding on to your breath as you're working, again, see if you can relax. And that felt good. I felt my hips let go there, which felt really nice. And there's the beautiful cockatoo again. Again, I'm noticing my solar plexus tightening. And as I'm noticing, all I want to do is bring my awareness back to my breathing, relaxing my breath. Noticing anywhere else that I'm holding on to tension. Noticing thoughts that are coming up while I'm working. And I'm also getting quite a bit of pain at the sides here at the temples, maybe a little bit further around. So I want to feel my feet on the ground. And I'm also getting really strong pains in my head. So whether that's my crown opening up, it's possible. And it's really interesting as I'm sitting here and that uncomfortableness that I felt in the beginning is slowly subsiding. And my guides are drawing me to the cards, and the transformation card is really drawing my awareness. It's really filling my body. And the other one is the cosmic egg. So we have the serpent wrapped around the egg, and the egg is beautifully coloured in rainbow. So it's that Kundalini energy coming up, but also all the colours of the rainbow. So it's kind of like, feels like my aura is being completed, being coloured in, being expressed. I don't know. I think you'll find that I'm going to be quite emotive during these sessions, but I hope that you will too, because it's the time. I know that my legs are still hanging on, like the backs of my legs, down the backs of my legs are still hanging on. So it's all that bladder energy releasing. And when we actually can go live, I'd love for people to share what's happening in their bodies. Now, again, I've noticed my solar plexus tightening because I was thinking about what I'm doing. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I wasn't being present. I wasn't being in awareness. I was thinking ahead, what it's going to look like, what it's going to end up like. And I don't want to be in that space. So I want to now, I'm continuing to work with this, but I want to read this from Anna Stark's reading cards, Sacred Spirit reading cards. And I didn't mention the other cards, sorry. These are Colette Barron reads Animal Spirit cards. We have Kim Cran's beautiful Animal Spirit deck as well. We also have Anna Stark's, can't remember what these ones are called, Sacred Spirit. These are Sacred Spirit, the other deck, can't remember. And of course we have the Rider-Waite Tarot. So from the Sacred Spirit reading cards, we have Birth and Creation. And this is a 6. The number 6 is about feeling at home. It can be about success. It can be about so many things. And today I've chosen all green things because green is about growth. And this is about growth. It's about personal growth. So this beautiful, and this is about potential growth. This beautiful card is almost the womb of creation. It's opening up to the light. So I'm going to read a little bit of this. Since ancient times, the egg has been a symbol of the universe, creation and life itself. It's symbolic of the holy resurrection of the Trinity, the seed of potential life and luck and wisdom. And I'm noticing I'm becoming really breathless. So I'm just going to allow that. A representation of womanhood and fertility, eggs need incubation and serve as a protection for the growing life within. A gathering of energy, a combination of light and shadow, yin and yang, all meeting in one sacred space, evolving and growing at a rate invisible to the outside world. I love that. It's like what we're doing today. I love it. Like any egg, life can be fragile. Given a sustainable environment, life emerges, cracking and opening its protective layer to witness the outside world. You are also a product of your environment. Everything that is around you is destined to evolve, change and develop as you grow physically. These environmental influences form a part of your conscious actions as you adapt to the world around you. Spending time with other people can influence your behaviour, character, thoughts and beliefs. It goes on there. Right now, your spirit is asking you to try new routines. That's definitely what we're doing today. Get creative. Create a vision board about what you would like to achieve in life, whether it be small or large. Take the time to nurture these ideas. Birthing new ideas and projects now will bring many blessings. Now, the other thing about this card is that we're working up to a new moon. I'm really highly connected to the moon. And it's all about new beginnings, birthing new ideas. It's a Pisces new moon. So wherever that falls in your chart, whatever house, it'll be related to those. And I'm not an astrologer. I love astrology, but I am certainly not one. Now, again, my mind is wandering, and then my body is relaxing, which is nice. I will hope to find some nice music instead of my dishwasher that you can hear in the background. Now it stops, maybe. I have no idea how long we've been going, so I'm going to press my computer and see. Okay, so we've been going for half an hour. It's actually less time than I thought. I thought we would actually be closer to 45 minutes. It's amazing what I can see with my glasses on. What I thought maybe I'm using a Pigma Micron, a number 2. If anyone's interested, I just thought I'd share that. And I don't know if you're able to share photos in the comments, but I don't even know if that's possible. I'm still very much a newbie when it comes to YouTube and its and how to work with it. And obviously I have quite some work to do when it comes to getting ready for lives. So what I might do is I might put a link to my Zoom so that you can be on that if you like. If you would like to join in live for next week. We will start at 9:30. Now, if you're noticing that your mind is wandering or you're thinking about what you're going to do next, it's really good that you've noticed. You may need to close your eyes again and go back and have a look at your egg. Take yourself back to the space of the egg, whether it was suspended in the air like this one is, or whether it was cocooned in a beautiful, gentle environment. Perhaps your egg is getting to the point where it's ready to open or not. Just noticing what's happening in your body as you're working. And I started doing kind of like this. I started doing this when I was watching other people's tarot and oracle videos. I put them on if their vibration was really high and I was enjoying being in their space. I was just listening to them. And I'd start doing some artwork. And I found it really relaxing and enjoyable. So I'm hoping that this space is something like that for you. And if you're having challenges around what you're doing or it's not working, start again. Start afresh. Start anew. And if you're challenged by the time, which I feel like I am, feels like I'm in a meditation and I'm like, oh man, this is long. How long is this going to go for? So I'm just acknowledging all of the things that are coming up within me. And as I do, I can feel my body shifting and changing. And I really know that this isn't going to be for everybody, and that's fine too. It's a little bit like those ASMR videos. And I'm really noticing that I'm hanging on again. Again, my solar plexus is tightening. This is kind of like slow TV or slow YouTube, I don't know. If you're still there. But there's no point in speeding it up or doing anything else. It's kind of like, it's like looking straight in the eye of it, you know. Where else would be, like, I'm sure you've got lots of places to go and places to be, but it's like being in this space and allowing yourself to sit here. Really opening up to that transformative space. Now it's funny because I was going to use pastels and things like that, but I really want to do kind of repetitive stuff. So this feels perfect for me. And I do really want to see what everyone's doing. If there's anyone watching, that is. Like a bit of is dreaming. And again, I feel like I'm holding on, like in my shins, like in my bones. I feel like, oh, that feels good. Yeah. Like doing that. See, as I'm expressing where I'm holding on to things, it allows my body to go, oh yeah, right. I can relax that. I can let that go. So it's being in awareness while we're doing this, you know, sacred art play, art space. And the funny thing is that I wanted to do this for so long, but I didn't know how to get started. I didn't know, you know, what to do, where to start. And I actually don't know how to make this decision to start either. So that's funny too. Funny. So I really am interested to know if, you know, how you're going and what you're doing. And obviously we're not had this session is not live. But I really am interested to know how other people are going during this session and what their egg is looking like and what's coming up for them. And one of the things that I'm noticing where I'm doing right now in my work is that I'm going outside the lines. And it's not that I don't do that when I'm making these artworks, but it's like the edges are starting to break down, which is, it feels very symbolic. It feels very monumental is kind of the word that I want to use. And I was just looked up at Kim Kranz's work there. And she's got a lot of dots in her work. However, I've been doing this style of work myself for quite some time. Before I had Kim's artwork, yeah, you've seen them actually. And it's completely different anyway, but if you're copying somebody else's stuff, then that's fine too. You know, we learn through through experimenting with styles. We learn through imitation. You know, that's how we learn when we're children. And I really don't know what's going to come up. I don't know what we're going to talk about during this time. And I want it to be a combination of talk and not talk. And again, I'm noticing my solar plexus tightening. I also have a lot of tightening around the back of my bra strap, which is some bladder points on my back. So you'll find that I talk a lot about acupressure points because I'm a Qigong facilitator, and that is in the tradition of Chinese medicine. And it's all about acupressure points and working with your body, you know, to bring it into a better state of health and wellness. So, itchy. So, you know, every time I'm itchy, when I'm in a wet, doing something that's bringing stuff up in my body, which is, you know, all the time, really. I'm going to be talking about it. It's, you know, it's my body's way of communicating with me, getting me to notice. And my egoic mind is like, maybe you should stop this video now. maybe you should finish now. I'm like, no, I don't want to finish it. But if you've had enough, obviously, you know, you've got the turn off button, so go for it. And again, if you're finding that you're holding on, I am. I'm holding on quite tightly, again, like it's in the very inside my bones. And I'm finding that I'm now going into my ego. And I feel that my ego is very sort of like a heart, almost like a heart muscle inside the ego. You may not be able to see it. It's quite light. That's, my eyes became really clear then. It's like something was clouding and it's just allowed, you know, it's been lifted or allowed to move. I'm just going to have another drink. Quite thirsty. Yeah, I'm holding like my knees. Now I can feel my hips holding on. And are you noticing where your body's holding into stuff? My guide's giving me a message that I'm almost finished. Like I've got a little bit more to do over here. But yes, I'm almost finished this work that I'm doing. And the birds are going crazy outside. I'm also noticing my nose is starting to run, which felt quite fine before, where now I'm feeling heat coming up and rising up in my body. Quite a lot of heat coming up in my body now. Coming up through the shoulders. And feel like I'm blushing right around my neck. And my mind is starting to wander. And so my guides have told me that that is it, that I'm finished. So this is my egg for today. I don't even know if you can see it. I haven't looked to see how this is actually being filmed and, you know, what it looks like, etc. But I'm going to let myself sit with this for a bit. And my guides did say that I'm finished. So sometimes I do like to put, sometimes I do like to put colour in, but I don't think that this one is going to have that. It may later. But at the moment, it's kind of like I need to sit with this and allow, you know, what's coming through to come through for me. And I really am getting this a big, like it's like a heart expression coming with this. So I'm going to turn my page over and I'm going to just write down there, you know, the messages that I'm getting. Like when I was planning this yesterday, I was thinking, you know, that you might write, like it could be writing, and I could imagine, you know, writing going around the egg. But anyway, that was just something that I was thinking about. But I'm going to write down the messages that I'm getting now, and perhaps you might like to do that with yours. You might like, when you're finished, of course, you might like to sit with it and, you know, ask it what it is that it wants to express to you, what sort of, what message wants to come through with it, and what it wants to express. Yeah. So I'm going to sit and do that for a little bit now and see what my guides want to communicate about my egg. Now, again, I've noticed my solar plexus are tightening. And it's like now my whole solar plexus aren't tightening, but like right at the bottom is just in front of my belly button. Again, I'm feeling tightness coming in. And this time it was across. Oh, that feels nice. My hips and my bum have all just relaxed and let go. My toes and, you know, like tingling, my spasming. My left knee feels like it's hanging on. Feels like a last bastion of hanging on. That's okay, body. It's okay. You're allowed to, you know, hang on. And I think the last line that I've written is really challenging for my body. And I'll share with you because it's, you know, it's birthing of creation, a time of new life, of new growth, new awareness. All that it feels nice and soft in my body, of heart expression, of living from your truth. And that last line, it may not seem, you know, particularly challenging for some, but for me, that is just causing my body to do all sorts of things. And that is the message that wants to come through. Okay, so my team, my spirit guides, they're telling me that that's it, that I've got my message, that, you know, this, well, 4 lines and a title have are what I'm meant to get from this today. I feel like this is going to keep giving to me. I feel like I'm going to just keep going deeper and deeper with it. And as I did that, my body just, you know, kind of relaxed and opened up too. I really sorry, I remember that I am actually on camera. I've really enjoyed this, and that I'm not going to edit myself because I've been doing that a lot. I've really enjoyed this. I feel like my body has really processed some stuff today, all about expression, about creativity, and about doing something new. Like I'm feeling really positive, really happy. I'm still processing a lot. I feel like my body is still doing a lot of things. I have no idea if this is how it's going to continue, but I do want to close this space down formally before we close off. So a reminder that there is a new moon. If you're watching this at the time that it's being loaded up, there is a new moon coming this week. It is a new moon in Pisces, and if you have a look at where that is for you, then it'll give you some idea about where to set new intentions. I want to thank you all for being here and watching. If you got to the end and for watching any of this, really, it's me playing with cards, with creativity, and with this space of YouTube. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank all of our guides, the angelic beings, the spirit animals, our ancestors and loved ones for this space and the creation of this time and place. The creation of this sacred space by everyone who has been present in this time now and watching afterwards. This space is held open each time someone views this video. And we formally close this space. We will meet again and allow ourselves to connect to this space of light, to share our wisdom and our guidance, and experience our being, our bringing of the divine into each other's lives. Until next time, I thank you for being here and sharing your light with me and allowing me to share mine with you. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have enjoyed this, please like and share with other people. Please subscribe to my channel so that you'll get notified and you'll see the reminders coming up, and get the link for, well, hopefully, for Zoom for next week. Thank you so much. I'd love to know what you thought. Please be kind. This is me sharing my soul and my heart with you. Thank you so much, and bye for now.